In an interview on October 25, 1940, William Moulton Marston discussed the unfulfilled potential of the comic book medium. The article caught the attention of comic books publisher Max Gaines, who hired Marston as a consultant for national periodicals and all-American publications, two companies that would merge to form DC Comics. At the time, Marston wanted to create his own new superhero. Marston's wife and fellow psychologist suggested to him that it should be a woman. Marston introduced the idea to Gaines, and with his go-ahead, Wonder Woman was born. Wonder Woman first appeared in All-Star Comics number 8 in October 1941, and 4 months later gained her first solo feature in Sensation Comics number 1 in January 1942. She was the first female DC character to receive such a high honor. She was sculpted out of clay by her mother Hippolyta and given life as an Amazonian, along with superhuman powers as a gift from the Greek gods. In recent years, DC has changed her background with the retcon that she's the daughter of Zeus and Hippolyta. She would secretly win a contest of champions to return the stranded pilot, Steve Trevors, to America from her home island of Themyscira, where her Golden Age adventures would begin. Wonder Woman, with her arsenal of weapons, the lasso of truth, a pair of indestructible bracelets, and a tiara, would battle the Nazis for her first several years. During the war, she was befriended by Diane Prince, a nurse, and she borrowed her identity and occupation. In helping the nurse get to South America, she disappeared into comic book history. In issue 178 of Woman, the advent of the women's liberation movement began to rise. DC Comics decided to strip the female superhero of her powers in order to remain in a man's world, rather than accompany her fellow Amazonians to another dimension. Here, she would be trained by a blind martial arts master named I Ching, run a mod boutique as a businesswoman, dress in jumpsuits, and fight crime. Needless to say, fans of the character were not happy, and even the leader of the women's movement at the time, Gloria Steinem, was not having it, and demanded her traditional powers be restored, which they were by issue 204. Wonder Woman finally made off the 4-color pages and onto the television screen in 1974. The made-for-TV film was intended as a pilot to sell to ABC as a series. It starred the blonde bombshell Kathy Lee Crosby, but this depiction was not the traditional Wonder Woman, but that of the I Ching period. Wonder Woman did not wear the comic book uniform, she demonstrated no apparent superhuman powers, and had a secret identity of Diane Prince, which was no secret at all. The pilot aired on March 12, 1974, and also August of that year. The ratings were respectable, but not wondrous. Go figure, fans of the time were probably thinking, but they were probably waiting for the Wonder Woman they knew to burst through the screen and into their homes, but they settled for what they got until, wait for it, Linda Carter. She needs no introduction to this day, because she is still the Wonder Woman to us fans. But Gal Gadot is a close second. ABC Studios in 1975 developed another TV pilot titled The New Original Wonder Woman. With that title, they wanted to make sure no one would confuse it with the first TV pilot. It aired in November 1975, and this pilot was a smash hit. We'll just leave you with this Linda Carter as Wonder Woman, so you'll not have to wonder why she's still regarded as the ultimate screen persona of Wonder Woman.